Not a team kill just yet. Gets sent to losers.
Well, yeah,
either way.
It's a team sent to losers.
Team mortally wounded.
Yeah. Team, I'm not dead yet.
It's barely just a flesh wound. But either way, it's going to be Dan and Demitus here. I love this little graphic we got down at the bottom left. Does this show how recent does that go back to?
There are never enough pie charts in your life, as a fun fact.
Never.
But anyway, there ain't no pie charts on Smashville. We are here for game 1 of Winner's Quarters. Dan going to be representing the Mario on the right side of the bottom of your screen. Demitus is going to be playing Fox this time on the left.
Absolutely here. Demitus, one of the, I would say, if not the top Fox in Chicago. Well, not according to the PR. That would be Slojo.
Slojo has officially gotten that role by being number 10 on the PR, finally breaking that top 10. Demitus falling to 14. I think mostly because of his slightly disappointing Midwest Mayhem 6.
Midwest Mayhem 6, and partially due to not a crazy amount of inactivity. Actually, I was going to say that he went to a fair amount of stuff.
Only just recently has he been inactive a little bit. With
Start of the season, yeah. It's kind of like after Dom stopped attending, Demitus started.
Right, pretty much. But anyway, this has been kind of a scramble here. This is a matchup that I would actually really love to study because I'm learning Mario a bit and would like to learn Mario Fox. And Dan, he's just kind of staying grounded a lot and just kind of waiting for Demitus to make a spacing error and then getting a big punish off of that. And trying to space that forward smash, Demitus smells it out, shields, gets the dash attack, but he doesn't get much else. Dan knows the spacings here.
In theory, just because of capes and win boxes, huge spike there. Boom! Huge spike. Oh my goodness. I didn't even get to finish my thought, which was going to be just because of win boxes and capes. It is off stage is very, very unfavorable for Fox in this matchup.
Yeah, Dan he shows how explosive that off stage play can be. Even just getting the grab at the edge of the stage, finding the spike, stealing the stock. And he's already got 56 extra credit here. Not a bad start here for Mario going into Winner's Quarters game 1. Oh, but he doesn't have a jump.
Yeah. Just kind of took that there. A little bit misspaced on the coin lottery win there.
Even if he had not been blasted on by that, he would have certainly just not been able to make it back.
Not even at all, yeah. That guy too strong coming out from Fox.
Dan retreating to this taxi platform here and does not want to mess around with Fox's explosiveness at the moment.
Attempting to pull out Flood there to cover the side B recovery from Fox. Not quite going to affect it too much.
I love the moments when Dan knows to pull the trigger on smash attacks. He's just so... he just understands, like, the spacing mistakes people make and punishes them as hard as possible in these situations. And you need to have that killer instinct if you want to play Mario, because he doesn't have, like, a safe kill confirm. You just got to be able to find that button.
Right. It's just kind of smash attacks and neutral is how Mario wins games.
In the meantime, though, Demitus has run this back. Only 20% separating these two. But now Dan does have the stage control once again. He's going to flood him away, force him to go into this move.
Oh,
Firefox.
A lot of effort there going to try to catch that 2-frame and drill. Was that Nair or drill?
That would be the dare. That was dare to up smash. The classic Fox kill confirmed. Sealing out game 1 here. Actually, Demitus clutching victory from the jaws of defeat, where he was quite behind.
He was.
And ran it back. And he found what he needed. He found his button. Excellent play coming out here from 14 on the PR.
Yeah, 14 on the PR against...
Which is still an interesting little wrinkle in this PR is kind of where he fell.
6?
Dan is 6.
Dan is 6. 14 versus 6.
And here Dan, he's down a game, running it back to Smashville. I imagine this set could just be played entirely on Smashville between these two.
I find it interesting since Fox is such a fast faller that initial what people call the ally combo, the up throw down air fair, doesn't actually connect at 0% all the way.
Well, that ally combo, it was kind of like making waves in 2015, like really when Ally started to really popularize it.
Right.
But lately people have really learned how to DI out of that down air and make sure that the follow-up is more of a mix-up. And since, like you said, Fox is such a fast faller, you can just fall straight out of it. But at different percents, you can land like a back air instead, or an up air, or a forward air, which the forward air was the classic follow-up.
Right.
But that's no longer really the case here in the Mario metagame, at least at that 0% combo range.
Yeah. We saw a little inkling of a fair footstool attempt to be happen there. Not going to connect at all.
Nice extension with that super jump punch.
Dan really, really going for these 2-frames on the Firefoxes. They look so good when he's charging it up. He always times it so well, just barely outside of that 2-frame range.
The hitbox is decently active, but he's just not finding the right window here to land it on Demitus. And I'm like I think the down smash hitbox is also equally active. It might be a little bit easier to time because it comes out a little bit quicker.
Right.
And at the ledge, like the knockback difference is negligible. But we could be theory crafting all day here. Dan is going to make his way back to the stage here. He's going to try to let that neutral there land, but the trade is pretty good here for Demitus getting stage control. Gets the read on the roll. That's going to seal up the stock. Excellent play.
Oh, man. I've seen a lot of people talking about the difference between reactions and reads. I think that was just a straight-up roll read.
And that was certainly a read of Dan's own there. Seal up that stock. Even things up here, game 1. Or sorry, game 2. Apologies.
Pause.
I wish it was game 1. That means I get to be guaranteed to see more of the set.
We'll just forget that one ever happened. That was a hand warmer, right?
You get 1 mulligan.
Why didn't no one tell me that?
That game was on 0.9 knockback. We're just going right back.
Hang on. Freeze. We're not. That's not allowed here.
I get to kill that joke until for like a week, and then I can never say that joke again. So apologies if you're already tired to 0.9. There's a forward smash space. That dash attack just did not quite reach, and the back air sniffing him out on the platform.
Ooh. Sniffed him out. Fantastic DI. Not able to get the down smash, but he is able to get that up smash.
And another dash attack just barely missing.
Absolutely. So it's going to be 1-1 going into game 3 here. This is going to be Demitus' counter pick. Now, if you're Demitus, where do you want to bring a Mario?
These two might just stay on Smashville forever, indefinitely. That's kind of the way, like, Sets Against Friends go sometimes.
Yeah.
Is you forgo the counter-picking war, and instead just do the... We'll just run it back. Looks like Town and City, though, is a pick.
That's reasonable.
Especially if he's going to be staying Fox here, which appears to be the case.
Fox versus Mario, yeah, I think I have no problems with the Town and City pick whatsoever. It's better than Triplat.
Mario does love his Triplat.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think this was a decent... I would not have been surprised by a Smashville whatsoever. I don't know if Demitus called DSR. I doubt it.
Maybe.
It's on the table.
I doubt they called DSR at a weekly against a teammate. But I've heard stranger things, so you know what? Whatever. We'll roll with it.
These two just trade and blows here. Some good combos. Nothing really too substantial. Just kind of been repeatedly winning neutral, getting some errant hits here.
It's a very vertical game right now. Like, one player will win a neutral exchange like this and then be able to get their extension, carry you almost to the magnifying glass, and Demitus is looking to land more and more of these up airs. You just see that time and time again. One player needs to land.
So dangerous here. I know Demitus and a lot of Foxes just kind of short hop and neutral, and you just saw Dan there try to throw out the up smash, attempting to catch those short hops, because short hop they short hop a bunch of times, and it's like a movement mix-up. You never know where they're going to pull the trigger on that back air. But a lot of Marios you will see just kind of run up, no care in the world, and toss out an up smash. I mean, even if you DBZ on a neutral air or, you know, a bear, you're still going to get some really good either damage and stage positioning on a up smash.
Oh, but the read and a half from Demitus. He saw that roll come in game 2. He was like, I know. He's like, I bet you in game 3, he's at 100%. He's going to roll on Town and City. Didn't even pick the stage yet. He knew it.
He actually, that was actually a fantastic adaptation there, because while he was short hopping neutral, Dan kept running up and shielding and then rolling back. Demitus saw that and called it out immediately. He took some time, saw him do it a couple times, but just punished and capitalized when he got the chance to.
Ooh, that down air. No rage on the part of Mario is going to keep Demitus alive for now. That dare scales so well with rage that it's spooky, but Demitus is going to live here, and he's going to be able to get his exchanges, getting some dash attacks, reading these neutral airs. 48, 56%. Rising fast, but no, Dan is going to shut the door. Make sure that stock goes away. It's going to be a last stock game.
There have been one fair kill, and the rest have been up smashes from Dan. That first spike was a beauty, don't get me wrong. Now Dan has to think, we're again in the situation where the short hops and neutral are happening. Dan has to think, I cannot roll away. Demitus knows.
This is an explosive combo coming out here from Dan, but Demitus gets back into neutral, and that might be all he needs here. This is one of the scariest parts of this matchup, Fox versus Mario, is the point where Fox does not have to approach anymore.
Right.
Like, Fox is just so much faster, but okay.
Alright, we're gonna get some coin jank there.
Pivot grab, very slick from Dan.
Oh man, trying to sniff out an air dodge that doesn't quite get it. I actually think he was just trying to sniff out a jump, and good DI prevented it, but we'll say he was trying to sniff out an air dodge.
Why not? That makes me look more right, so I'm just going to say that's what happened.
That's how we live out here on the mic.
Oh, this is scary!
The
The tech!
smash!
All right. And then he sniffs out the short hop, and that is just going to be it. Dan will take game 3, move on to winners semifinals here at Ignition. I almost said Poplar Creek, but it is Ignition.
That's normally where we reside.
Yeah.
Poplar Creek is normally where we hang out.
I'm so used to saying